I've got new information on a scene from the Snyder Cut. Jared Leto is still the Joker, possibly. Information on the original Batman script from Ben Affleck. Okay, so this first one comes from some information that I was digging up earlier. I'm always looking up stuff about the Snyder Cut. I'm always trying to, and a lot of people are as well, I'm always trying to figure out what exactly was in the Snyder Cut. How is that movie different from the cut that we got in theaters? And so far it seems like there's a lot of differences that a lot of people have picked up. And you can see from having Darkseid in it, for all these scenes for Cyborg that weren't in it, more scenes from the Flash, Aquaman, etc. Just a lot of stuff. More of the history lesson scene. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. You're talking about a 2-hour movie compared to a 3.5-hour movie. An hour and a half of footage we never saw, and a bunch of footage that Joss Whedon put in the cut that wasn't Zack's footage. So it was a completely different movie. To go off of that, you all know of the scene of the Flash running in the second trailer, I believe, for Justice League. I'm showing it to you right now. A while ago, before the movie even came out, I mean, we're talking 2017, after that trailer dropped, there was a Reddit post, and I'll put the link in my description. And the Reddit post is this quick little scene of the Flash running that wasn't in the Joss Whedon cut of Justice League. It's got those all laid out. And what's interesting is that they think that that scene has Superman in it. And I'll put the link down below so you can see each frame of the shot. And you can definitely see something next to the Flash that's running next to the Flash. And it gets to a certain point where it looks like the Flash throws that object, which looks like Superman, into the Speed Force. So again, this came out, and this, a lot of people forgot about this. This came out a while ago. That is huge information. This piece, because that footage was never in the theatrical cut of this movie. So therefore, we don't know. Now, again, I'll put another article down below, and it was an article from Real Anarchy, says that they believe that scene where the Flash is running, he's running back into time, because when Cyborg and Superman are trying to pull the mother boxes apart, that's when Cyborg says, "Barry!" They believe that that's when they die. Flash goes back in time, and you can see the stills. Zack drew them out, and people put that together, and that's what they came up with. Superman was flying next to Flash in that scene that wasn't in the movie, and Flash is throwing him in the Speed Force. Why was he doing that? Why was he taking him back into time, possibly, into the Speed Force, or in the future? We don't know. So this could be like a completely different scene. And possibly it could be from the fight that when they resurrect Superman halfway through the movie and he's about to fight all of Justice League. That could be where maybe the Flash runs away. He gets scared and runs away. Superman flies after him, and the Flash doesn't know what to do, so he just grabs him and throws him into the Speed Force, or into the past, into the future. I don't know. But I find that very interesting, and that's something that we forgot, and that definitely adds to, again, what this cut of the movie was about. We just don't know. Next thing I want to talk about is Jared Leto put out a picture on his Instagram of a new look it looks like he's rocking, right? After he did Suicide Squad, he grew his long hair back and grew his beard back. And then he signed on more recently to do the Morbius movie, where that character has long hair and a little bit of a beard. So he really didn't have to do much for that role. Or he might have shaved his beard, I believe. You kind of haven't heard anything from him in a while. And then he posts this picture today, and you can't make out what his hair color is, but to me it looks like his eyebrows are shaven down. Like they're just growing back a little bit. And he doesn't have the beard, he doesn't have long hair anymore, and he's kind of rocking like this horn thing or whatever. So then it kind of makes you think, is he in Birds of Prey? Possibly. I don't know. You know, again, this is all speculation. We won't find out until the movie comes out. But that would be a hell of a surprise if you ask me. Because I really enjoyed Jared Leto's Joker. It was a completely different take. He was very psychotic. I loved him. I wish there was more of him in Suicide Squad. I wish he got his own standalone movie. That would be fantastic. But if he's in Birds of Prey, that's awesome because that means that they're going to continue with him. And the whole Joaquin Phoenix Joker is going to be its own thing, which I believe is its own DC Dark label, which is fine. Have two different things going on. That's fine with me. You know, the more the merrier. Last thing I want to talk about is Robert Richardson, who was originally supposed to be the cinematographer for the Batman movie, way back when Ben Affleck was supposed to be directing it. And more recent rumors had him attached to the Matt Reeves Batman, and he came out and said, no, that's not the case. I'm not the cinematographer. So anyway, he did come out, and he kind of talked about Ben's idea for the script. And he says that Ben was going for a more insanity type movie, so a really dark, deep movie. It sounds like even darker than what we've gotten before. More darker than the Batman we got in BVS, which is kind of crazy, but again, I like that take on this character. I like him being different than what we've seen before. And I did hear that Ben Affleck's script for the movie was incredible, and I'm sure it was. And a part of me still wishes he was a part of this project and he was still directing it. But, you know, you have Matt Reeves. He's a fantastic director. And say what you want about Robert Pattinson. He did The Twilight way back when, but he's been doing indie films left and right, it seems like, more recently. And they've all been great. He's been great in them. So I can't wait to see how he portrays the Batman. Now, of course, I still want Ben Affleck to come back to the DCEU. And fingers crossed, hopefully he does. But only time will tell. We'll just have to wait and see. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think about the information that I just gave you? Does that make you more excited for the Snyder Cut? Because it makes me more excited. What do you think about Jared Leto? Do you think he was portraying the Joker in the Birds of Prey movie? Or you just think it's just a haircut and it's nothing? And let me know what you think about what Robert Richardson had to say about Ben Affleck's script. Leave a comment below. And please hit the subscribe button because that helps me. And therefore I can help you. So, thank you.